Well, today it's July 4th, and we're in Second Kings 23, and this actually 24. It recounts the destruction of the temple in the southern kingdom of Judah by Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. It took place in 586 BC, and of course, a lot of Old Testament history has been building up to this, as we've seen in First and Second Kings. Really, it's concentrated on the northern kingdom of Israel until that kingdom was destroyed in 722. And now the attention has turned for several chapters to the southern kingdom of Judah, and they go that same way until they're about to be taken into captivity as well, into Babylon. And it recounts that. Here it says Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. Let's see, where do we want to start on that? It says, verse 8, on the seventh day of the fifth month, in the 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, Nebuzaradan, commander of the imperial guard and official of the king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem. He set fire to the temple of the Lord, the royal palace, and all the houses of Jerusalem. Every important building he burned down. The whole Babylonian army, under the commander of the imperial guard, broke down the walls around Jerusalem. Nebuzaradan, the commander of the guard, carried into exile the people who remained in the city, along with the rest of the populace and those who had deserted to the king of Babylon. But the commander left behind some of the poorest people of the land to work the vineyards and fields. So he wants to make sure that they're still capable of supporting themselves and paying taxes to uh, the uh, the emperor there. And so he leaves some of them behind, but most of them are taken into exile. And we'll know that this is actually the third time when the temple is finally destroyed that that they've come in and besieged it and taken people captive. So basically 10 years apart, starting in 606, then 597, then 586. And so those who go back, of course, started with that generation of Daniel, but now, it's going to be decades of people in captivity there in Babylon before the Lord sends Cyrus to make a decree to send people back to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem and Jerusalem itself and the temple too. So this is kind of the culmination of all those things that have happened since the law was given under Moses. He had said that this was going to be the ultimate penalty, their destruction and exile out of the land, and now it's come to pass. But we also know that this isn't the end of the story. The end of the story. God has already prophesied that He's going to bring redemption about, and it's going to be something that was even better than what they had under the old system, where not just a temple where they would have access to God, but God would be living inside of them, that He would be their God and they would be their people. And so destruction makes possible repentance and then redemption. So painful process, but it leads to something better than they had before it started. That's it.